creators, it's Melissa from Melissa's Creations, and today we are playing with the adorable party pandas from the Sale-A-Bration catalog. I am so excited about this cute, fun, and quick little card, and I can't wait to show you how I did it. Let's get started. So I have all of the cardstock here already cut and ready to go. We are starting with a standard card base. This is Bermuda Bay, and it measures 5.5 by 8.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. So we're just going to fold that in half and give that score line a little crease with our bone folder. I also have a piece of Whisper white cardstock for the inside mat of my card. This piece measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. I have another piece of Whisper white cardstock that I've already cut out with one of our layering circles. This measures 2 1/8 inches. And I have a piece of basic black cardstock that I cut out using our layering circles framelits, one of the scalloped circles. This measures about 2.5 inches. And finally, I have a gorgeous piece of Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. This measures 1.5 inches by 4 1/4 inches. I have my paper piercing mat here covered with a piece of our grid paper. I'm going to take both of my Whisper white cardstock pieces and we're going to get started with some stamping. So I've mounted up one of those adorable little pandas from the Party Pandas Sale-A-Bration stamp set. We are using this lovely little guy right here. I love how he's carrying this little letter or envelope with a little heart on it. I thought that was adorable. We're also going to stamp the high sentiment on that little envelope, and we're going to have this little guy peeking out from the corner of the inside of our card. I'm using my archival Stampin' pad in basic black to stamp this little guy right here. So we're going to stamp him right onto the middle of our white circle. And then we're going to ink up our panda with our basic black. Now I don't need the entire stamp. I'm not going to be using the balloon. I just mostly want to capture his face. So I'm just going to ink up as much of his face as possible and his little hand as well. And I don't want any of that balloon string. So I'm just going to wipe off that little piece there. Now you can use a wet wipe or some type of a cloth to wipe off the ink if you don't want to use your fingers. So I just want his little face to go down in the corner down here. So I'm going to use the stamp off and do half on, half off. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball it actually. So we're going to try right there and see how that goes. And look, it's so cute. He's just peeking out from the corner, just like, hello, I'm a little panda. And then we're going to bring in our Bermuda Bay Classic Stampin' Pad. And then we're going to take our little high sentiment here, ink that up in Bermuda Bay, and we're going to stamp that right onto his little letter. We're going to step this card up just a notch by adding a few more embellishments than I have on my first card. So I'm going to start by taking my panda and gluing it directly down to my basic black piece. So we've got some fast fuse on the back of there. Let's stick that down. And then I'm going to put a little bit more fast fuse on the back, and just one little strip will do. We're using our basic black solid baker's twine, and we're just going to add a few loops behind that piece. I'm going to throw a few dimensionals on the back to help hold down that baker's twine and pop up our sentiment. There are a couple of adhesives you can use to glue down your glimmer paper, one of which I really like is our multi-purpose liquid glue. It works really well and just gives you a nice stick. You can also use the mini glue dots. Those work well as also. I found that the fast fuse and the snail don't really like to stick to the back of that glimmer paper, so just give it a try, figure out which adhesive works best for you on this project. I'm going to put that right in the middle of my Bermuda Bay card base. And then we're going to pop up our panda on top of that. I think yellow really accents our Bermuda Bay really, really well. So I'm going to take some of our glitter enamel dots and we're just going to spread a few of those around this card. And we'll take our inner card mat, put some fast fuse on the back, and put it inside. And there we are, creators. There is our super cute Party Pandas card using the Party Pandas Sale-A-Bration stamp set. I hope you enjoyed this project today. If you did, please give the video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button so you can be notified of future videos, and leave me a comment. Let me know which card is your favorite, the first card or the stepped up card. You can get all of the supplies that you need to make this beautiful card at melissascreations.com. Just click on Shop Now and shop to your heart's content. Your support continues to allow me doing what I love, which is bringing out videos for you to enjoy. You can also follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/mcreations and on Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest with the handle at @mcreations. Remember, Party Pandas is a Sale-A-Bration set, which means it's free with a $50 purchase. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye! And with that tiny little high sentiment, we're going to ink that up and stamp that right on the little panda letter right here. Uh-oh. You gotta watch out for that and make sure it's not upside down. Let's give that another try.